Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to learn a problem on gyroscopic couple. Okay. A uniform disc is having a mass of, how much mass is given here? The mass of this disc is given as 8 kg. Okay. And the radius of gyration of this disc is, how much is given here? K is given as 150 mm. Okay, is mounted on one end of a horizontal arm of length. How much is given? 200 mm is given. Okay, other end of the arm can rotate freely in a universal bearing. This disc is given in a clockwise spin of 240 rpm. Okay, omega is how much is given here? 240 rpm is given. As seen from the disc end of the arm, determine the motion of the disc if the arm remain horizontal. Let us see here. Okay, first thing is we need to draw the bearing. Okay, this is the bearing end. The disc is a uniform disc having a mass. How much mass is given? 8 kg of the disc mass is given here. First thing is you need to draw a disc. Okay, how much mass is given of the disc? The mass is given as 8 kg. Okay dear, and the radius of gyration, how much is given? It is given as 150 mm. Okay, is mounted on one end of the horizontal arm. It is mounted on one of the end of the horizontal arm. Otherwise we can see in the 3D view x direction, y direction as well as in the z direction. So here the disc is mounted. The disc of mass is 8 kg and the radius of gyrations of the disc is given as 150 mm. The one end of the arm of the disc is mounted and another end of the disc is free into the atmosphere. Is it right? Then the horizontal arm of the length, that length how much is given? That horizontal length of this arm is given as 200 mm length is given. Okay dear, then we have to represent here the length of the arm is 200 mm. It is given, and then the disc is given in a clockwise spin of 240 rpm. So the disc is rotate in which direction dear? It is rotate in the clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. So what is the speed of the disc? 240 rpm of the speed of the disc is given here. So here that is the n is 240 rpm as seen from the disc end, okay, of the arm. So if we observe from this here, from the origin point, so this one what we can say, it is the end of the disc. We can say from the origin point, if we observe to this disc, the disc is rotating in a clockwise direction. Okay, if the arm remain horizontal. Okay dear, I will rub this one, this figure. First thing is we need to convert this value. This is given data. Radius of gyration is given as 150 mm. You need to convert in meter. Means it should be 0.15 meter. The length of the length of this disc is how much is given? 200 mm, means 0.20 meter. and speed and rotation of this disc, how much is given dear? 240 rpm is given. Actually our intention is we need to find out the gyroscopic couple and what is the motion in the disc we need to find out. Okay, so first of all you need to find out the gyroscopic couple. Gyroscopic couple formula we have C is equal to I into omega p. C nothing but gyroscopic couple is equal to mass moment of inertia. Omega is indicate that angular velocity and omega p is represent angular velocity of precision. Okay, the first thing is we need to find out the value of omega. Then how to find here? Omega, let omega equal to 2 pi n by 60. Angular velocity formula. Okay, then 2 into the pi value is 3.142. okay, then n how much is given? The n value is given as 240 rpm. 240 by 60. Okay, then if you are find out with the help of calci, then you will be get the answer of how much? 25.13. 25.13. So angular velocity we are measured in radian per second. That is the value of angular velocity omega. Again we need to find out angular velocity of precision. We need to find out. Leave it because we can't easily find out. I nothing but the mass moment of inertia, because I formula we have I is equal to mk square. Generally mass already given, k already given, then we can easily find out the mass moment of inertia. Then we can represent mass moment of inertia. Okay, then I equal to mk square. Okay dear, then m value is how much is given? The m value is given as 8 kg. K is value is in 0.15 meter, 0.15 meter whole square. Okay, then if you multiply this term, then you will get the answer. The unit of mass is kg. Okay, and radius of gyration unit is meter. Then you will get the answer of here meter square. Then you will get answer is kg meter square. I am getting the answer is 0.18. How much I am getting? 0.18 kg meter square. Okay dear, again we got the value of I, we find the value of omega, is it right? And then we can easily find out the value of omega p, is it right? Then what is the value of C? C nothing but gyroscopic couple. We have one more formula for the gyroscopic couple. The formula is C is equal to m into g into L. Why we have to use this formula? Because the mass of the disc is already given. How much is given? 8 kg is given. G nothing but acceleration due to gravity. Generally we know 9.81. The length of this one end of the arm, the length of the one end of the arm, how much is given? 200 mm is given. Then we can easily find out the gyroscopic couple value. Then see, gyroscopic couple. Gyroscopic couple C is equal to gyroscopic couple C is equal to I omega into omega p. Okay dear, C value is how much is given dear? Already I told the formula, mass into acceleration due to gravity and length of the free end of the arm equal to I value. How much we got it here? Mass moment of inertia is 0.18. 0.18. Angular velocity, how much we got it here? We got the value of 25.13. 25.13 into omega p. Okay. So mass how much is given here? 8 kg. Acceleration due to gravity 9.81. The length of this arm how much is given? 0.20 equal to 0.18 25.13 into angular velocity of precision. If you divide the whole the term 8 into 9.81 into 0.20 by 0.18 into 25.13 equal to angular velocity of precision. If you divide by Kelsey, then you will get the answer of omega p equal to, so I am getting the value of 3.47. So angular velocity is measured in radian per second. Okay dear, we got the value. But the main thing is the disk is rotate in which direction dear? The disk is rotating in the clockwise direction when it is seen by vector diagram. So I will rub this one. Okay dear, please take the snapshot. Let us see, this is your origin point O and this one is X. The observer is observed from origin point. This is the observer observed from the origin point. Then the disk is rotated in clockwise direction. The disk is rotated in clockwise direction. The angular velocity of the disk is omega, and the disk is rotated with the change of angular acceleration. So angular velocity is, how much will be there here? Omega plus delta omega. Okay dear, but if the disk is rotated from x to x dash, so this one we can say as active gyroscopic couple. Okay, active gyroscopic couple. So how the disk is rotating, that is the most important. The disk is rotated, which direction here? It is rotated in the clockwise direction. Which direction here? Clockwise direction. Okay, and then the already I told you, according to Newton's third law, every action there is equal and opposite to reaction. If you apply the action on the disk, then reaction will come from opposite order to maintain the body is in equilibrium condition purpose. Okay, then the reactive gyroscopic couple always act in the direction of opposite direction of active gyroscopic couple. If this active gyroscopic couple is acting in the clockwise direction, means the reactive gyroscopic couple, they are acting in the opposite direction. They act in the anti-clockwise direction. This is reactive gyroscopic couple is acting in which direction dear? It is in anti-clockwise direction. Active gyroscopic couple is acting in which direction? They are acting in clockwise direction. Is it right? Then the weight of the whole body or rotor or disc, how is it? The weight of the rotor, they acting in which direction? They always acting in a downward direction. Okay, the angle, this one what we can say, active gyroscopic couple. Okay dear, again to maintain the body is in equilibrium condition, the reactive force is acting in a opposite direction. Is it right? Then the weight of the disc act in a downward direction, the weight of the disc act downward direction, okay, and couple, where they acting dear, the couple is acting in which direction dear? They acting in y direction, and couple acting in y direction, okay, in which direction here? In clockwise direction, and reactive gyroscopic couple acting in reactive gyroscopic couple acting in anti-clockwise direction. That is the motion of the disc or rotor as shown in a figure. Is it right? So from this figure we can easily find out that disc always move in a downward direction. So this means that they move from x dash to x. So this means that here active gyroscopic couple is acting on this place, and the reactive gyroscopic couple always acting in the opposite direction of the active gyroscopic couple. Okay dear, so to maintain the body is in equilibrium condition, we are using the reactive gyroscopic couple. Already we know very well, already I told you in the last class. Let us see over here, if you are applying this some amount of action on the string, then what happened here? If you rotate the string, if you rotate this steering in the clockwise direction, okay, so this means that you are applying this some amount of action on whom dear? On the steering. So this one what we can say? Active gyroscopic couple. If you release the load from the steering, again the steering is come back to the original position to maintain the body is in equilibrium condition. So this one what we can say? Reactive gyroscopic couple is always act in the direction of active gyroscopic couple. If the active gyroscopic couple is acting in the clockwise direction, means the reactive gyroscopic couple in the anti-clockwise direction. If the active gyroscopic couple is acting in the anti-clockwise direction, means the reactive gyroscopic couple is acting in a clockwise direction. That is the thing you need to remember in your mind. Okay, thank you. And next one we are going to learn next problem here. A uniform disc of diameter is 300 mm. Okay, first a disc is a uniform disc of diameter. How much is given here? The diameter of the disc is 300 mm is given. D is equal to 300 mm. And mass of the disc, how much is given? The mass of the disc is given as 5 kg, is mounted on one end of the arm. Okay, let us see. This is x direction, mounted on x direction, y, and this is z. So O2x known as axis of spin. What we can say here? Axis of spin. Okay, and O2y is known as axis of precession, and O2z known as reactive gyroscopic couple. Okay dear, then a uniform disc of diameter of the disc is how much is given? 300 mm is given, and mass of the disc how much is given? 5 kg is given, is mounted on one end of the arm, maybe x or maybe y, it may be z. Of the length of this arm, total length of this arm, how much is given? 600 mm is given. Okay dear. Then the other end of the arm is free to rotate in the universal bearing. Other end of the arm will be there. It is a free to rotate in the universal bearing. Okay. If the disc rotate about the arm, if the disc rotate about the arm with a speed of how much is given? The speed and rotation of this arm is given as the speed. How much is given? 300 RPM. Okay dear. Clockwise direction, looking from the front end. Let us always observe these things. If you observe from here, this is observer, observe from the front end. If you observe from the origin point, we can say as the rear end, we can say. But here the observer is observed from where dear? From the front end. So where the disc is rotating, it is rotate in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. Let us see. 300 RPM clockwise direction. This disc is rotate in which direction dear? They are rotating in clockwise direction with the angular velocity of omega. With what speed will it presses about the vertical axis? So from vertical axis, what is the precision we need to find out? Omega p we need to find out in this equation. Okay dear. So the last problem, the same problem is there, the just few things is different. Okay dear. In the gyroscopic couple formula is C is equal to I omega into omega p. Okay. C nothing but gyroscopic couple should be equal to I nothing but mass moment of inertia. Omega is indicate that angular velocity and omega p is angular velocity of precision. Okay dear. Then for I, already we have studied about I is equal to mk square. Here this formula is suitable to find out this problem? No, because we know the value of m but we don't know the value of I and k. For that reason this formula is not implemented in this equation. What about the another formula? So instead of this I, we can use one more formula. I is equal to mr square by 2. Why? Because we have the mass of the disc and we have the radius of rotation of the disc we have, then we can easily find out the mass moment of inertia with this help of this formula. Okay dear. Then we need to rub this one. Again, first we need to find out the I value. First you have to write down the given data. In the given data, mass is how much is given? 5 kg is given, and speed how much is given? 300 RPM is given dear. Okay dear. Length how much is given? Length is given as 600 mm. This means that you don't convert as in meter, means 0.60 meter. Okay dear. Again another things is given here. Diameter is given. Diameter is how much is given? 300 mm. If you want to convert in meter, means 0.30 meter. Okay dear. Then if you want to find out the radius, means the radius should be equal to diameter by 2, means 0.30 by 2 is equal to 0.15 meter. We know very well. Okay na dear. Any confusion up to here? No. So mass is how much we got it here? Mass we have 5 kg, and R how much is given here? R is 0.15 whole square by 2. If you divide this value, then you will get the answer is, I am getting the answer is 0.056. But the unit of mass is kg, the unit of radius of gyration is meter square. Okay dear, any doubt up to here? No doubt. Okay, next one, I is, we got it. Again what we need to find? We need to find out, here we have to represent mass moment of inertia, we got it. Second what we need to find? We need to find out the angular velocity. Then angular velocity, for angular velocity we have the formula is omega is equal to 2 pi n by 60. 2 pi means 3.142. The speed of this disk is how much is given? 300 rpm. 300 rpm by 60. Then you will get the answer. Omega, I am getting the answer is 31.42. 31.42. So angular velocity, the unit is radian per second. Okay dear, again angular velocity of precision we need to find out. See, can we find? Yeah, of course we can find, because already in the last problems I told you, for the C formula, for the Gas-Copic Kappa formula is C is equal to mass into G into L. Mass into acceleration due to gravity into length of the one end of the arm. Okay, then mass is given, G is constant value, length is also given. So we can put in this equation. Okay dear, I will write here gyroscopic couple C is equal to I into omega p. So I value is, how much we got it here? I value is 0.056. 0.056. Omega, how much we got it here? 31.42. Okay dear, 31.442. And omega p we need to find out. C value is how much is given? Already I told you the formula. We have to use mass into acceleration due to gravity into length. Mass how much is given? The mass is given as 5 kg into 9.81 into length of the arm is 0.60 equal to 0.056 into 31.42 into omega p. You need to divide this point. 5 into 9.81 into 0.60 by 0.056 into 31.42 equal to omega p. Omega p value you will get. So omega value I am getting, the answer is 16.7 radian per second. That is your answer. Please watch my video and subscribe my channel, dear. Thanking you.